All right, all right. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing this morning? Let me just make sure my file is good. Everything good. It off. All right, all right, all right. I think today in the market looks a little flat. Hey, Sag. Hey, James Brown. I'll keep this open for about 5 minutes. Let everybody say hello. Anybody that stops by, I appreciate it. All right, all right, all right. Elon Musk tweeted Doge to $1. Really? How am I missing this? Because it should have popped up as a notification on Twitter. Bring this over here. Let's see. So Elon Musk. Elon. Where did he tweet that at? Tesla Model S. No. How much is that Doge in the window? Yeah, I don't see that. But I like that. I don't see it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Matt. Matthew Perry's cough drops. What? You really made a page for my cough drops? I got a cough drop right here. Is that really gonna be the thing? Because I need a cough drop. What's up? What's up? AMC to the moon. Yep. Good morning, a non-member here, but every morning. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping by every morning. And it's great to just be able to listen as well. But yeah, I always try and make the memberships cheap. So if anybody ever feels like they have to send a super chat, just become a member and you'll be able to chat for a long period of time, and I'll be able to answer multiple questions without you sending $10, $20, $30 or anything. Awesome. That's funny. That's funny. Good morning. So serious question. That's funny. I'm gonna have to add you as a moderator. Hopefully that's okay. You need to look into Gigabyte, bro. Will outpace Doge. I'll check into it. Let's see, let me go into coin market cap. I haven't checked out my Coinbase yet. Should have blew my nose before I came on here. What's the right? Let's see. The amount in circulation. Yeah, it should. It should outpace Doge. Depending what the usability of it is. So, if I do look into this, the circulation is 14 billion compared to Dogecoin being at 129 billion, which means it has a lot more potential to grow via the market cap. So yeah, I definitely think that's a possibility. Good morning. Morning. So serious question. Do you think the SSR rule matters more now than it did before? Could really help since the squeeze hype is much bigger now. No, I don't think it will help, because no matter what, the point of the SSR is mainly you're going to see that affect retail traders. But the point of the SSR is to stop people from shorting. But hedge funds have the ability to short no matter what. They just bypass this, and sometimes they're exempt from this rule. So it doesn't even make sense why we would even care about that. I mean, we did care about it because obviously any type of shorting or taking away any shorting off the table, seeing that retail traders can't short, that's great. But the hedge funds are still able to do whatever they want to do. You need to look into. I did check that. Trey has a lamp. Matt has a chair. You have cough drops. That's funny. That's funny. I do have a lot of cough drops. I mean, a lot of cough drops. All different types of flavors, too. Click on the image of Elon Musk tweet. What up, Matt? Love your content. Thank you for saying that. Poker Kid, if you click on it, that's $1. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Did you get $2,000 Ethereum yet? No. I bought into Ethereum at 2,300. So I have it. I'm holding it. Yeah, I'm holding it down here. So I'm in at 2,300. The current price, the last price is 2,745. So I'm up $390. I still feel like that's a good price to get into. Even right now, I think you can find a great price because of the potential that it can get to. It showed that top point. What's the update? The update is the overall video or the overall stream and the movement that's happening. So no like major update, basically saying that AMC just hit, I don't know, $20 or something. It's just an update as we're starting to see this grow. It's continuing to update. So that's what the update means. A new dip can happen in crypto today. Yeah, it can. I don't know if it's going to get to the same dip that we've seen yesterday for crypto, because we've seen a large dip yesterday. Dogecoin was down to 19 cents. Had Ethereum down to, what was it, 1,800? Click the image tweet. Let's see. I mean, that obviously says Dogecoin to $1. That's tweeting it without tweeting it. So he's one of those people that always, he doesn't come out and say it usually, and he'll like hide it with some sort of message in a picture, in a phrase, a statement, whatever it is. So yeah, I think he does believe that Dogecoin can get to $1 and showing his support, and that's one way of doing it. So yes. So that's good. And I mean, you can always make a a video on that. Let's see, where was it going? Here we are. Let's see what the Intel information saying on AMC. Just to be clear. So we were 29% short yesterday. 29% short yesterday, 25.5 million short shares. We didn't really have a crazy amount of volume. We did see some negativity. And the short shares available is 2.6 million. 10.6% short borrow fee rate. And we're consistently hovering around the 25% mark, 25% ratio. So let me close this up. Thank you everybody for commenting. I appreciate it. Crypto dip or cheese dip? What? Do you think AMC will go back up today? I think we actually will have a good day today. It doesn't look too bad. If I get into, let's look at AMC. Gotta sort it by type here, or by the symbol. Usually what I go by. Wrong way. I mean, either way, I could sort it whatever way. So AMC is not down too much. You know, it's down 0.55%, right? A half a percent. And that's grounds for a reversal. We could see some positive movement here, and I believe we will. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that we will see a positive day. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I think we will see a pretty good day. We'll see a lot of different positions that are up. Coinbase, that's actually making a little bit of a move from being down to $200. $208 for Coinbase is crazy. After starting at $381, getting all the way up to $429, I believe, and then dropping all the way down to $200 is crazy. That is ridiculous. Sometimes these sounds unnerve. Sorry if that was loud in your ears, but I'm getting emails and I usually have that shut off. So that's fun. I think Elon is going to pull Martha and get the next celeb in jail. I don't know. I don't think about that. I don't think he's going to do that. You can't do that because crypto's not regulated like the stock market. He can say things that are less like vague, you know. He can say things that could have multiple meanings, or he can come out and just flat say Doge to $1. He could say anything like that, just like David Portnoy is literally they're saying, oh, he's pumping SafeMoon, even though SafeMoon is decreasing as he's getting on board. They're saying, oh, he's pumping SafeMoon by creating this like press conference type of thing. Basically, where he was like, "Oh, he put on the hat. I'm gonna go with SafeMoon." You went all out to put those logos on those hats to do that. I've been working early the last 2 days. Didn't get a chance to smash the like, and of course we are red. Or we were red. Yeah. It's cool. I mean, hit the like button whenever you can. I appreciate you thinking about that's on your mind. Thoughts on AMD? I think I have AMD. I thought I had AMD here. That was one of my moves. I swore I had AMD on here. It is on one of my I would think it was creating a bull flag there, seeing that consolidation. That's more of an extended bull flag, but yeah, you didn't really see that growth. So false break. Let's see what's happened in the last month or so. The way that it's fallen down, I have been in AMD for a while, but I haven't actually been looking at it because it was something that was more of a long-term hold for a while. But let's look at what's happening with year to date. So yeah, this is the reason why you see this growth over a number of months to years. You're seeing this growth here from $16 all the way up to the $99 mark, and it did fall back past the 200 EMA. Would think that it would bounce off the 200 EMA, which you might still see that bounce as you see a recovery of certain sectors in the market. So my overall opinion is that if you're looking to buy, this would probably be one of the best time to buys, and make that move back up to $99. So if you're looking for a swing, I had it as a swing, but you can definitely see it as a long-term move. Right now, if you're looking to buy, I don't know if I would consider it a long-term move. I can never see anything a long-term move that's up in these, hundreds of dollars of price points. Like, I don't know, for me, unless it has some sort of a dividend for it. Because what I'm looking for is either a growth position, a dividend position for a long-term potential. But it'll be great if my $29 calls hit today. Yeah, that would be amazing. What's going on? Good morning, money makers. Yes, good morning. Thanks for your input. No problem. How many people bought AMC by accident because of AMC? I'm sure you have some people that bought AMD by accident, but I mean the vast majority of people are probably buying AMC. Probably no. Good morning, Lance. I'm actually uploading stuff on Perry Experience channel, not Perry Experience, the MP Shorts channel. As you know, I was trying to get ready for live stream, so I still have two videos to post. Perfect. Shoot, shoot, shoot. What's everybody thinking that the market's going to do today? Crypto market and um, stock market. What do you think they're going to do today? Think they're gonna dump? Because from what I'm seeing, it's not something that's crazy. It's not crazy movement. We are seeing negative movement here, but I think it might end up being positive. We've seen that time, or a lot of times, where it reverses very quick. Yeah, there you are. Flat. You think it's going to be flat? It's going to be flat all day. That's better than having that negative movement. The pre-market looks semi-promising. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Did you buy more stocks yesterday after your live stream? I didn't, because I only had money to put into Ethereum. I bought more crypto after my live stream. I continued to buy more and more over on Coinbase, and it went against me, then went with me, and now I'm sitting in a good spot. But yeah, I didn't buy more stocks after my live stream because I didn't have any more free money. I was looking to sell some as Ride was moving quite a bit. Ride moved for the last 2 days, and I'm really happy with that movement. I'm currently positive in Ride. I was more positive yesterday because it got up to like $11. I can't remember what it exactly got to. $11.65. So it did make a move, and we're seeing that jump here, and I hope we see some sort of consolidation so that we can create that bull flag and have that upward momentum where we need it, because it should be above $12. It should be above 13. Should be above, well above these points. But obviously, we've seen the market sell off to a large degree. A new coin blew up this morning called Litecoin. Huh. 1250, a new bottom. Hope we make it back to 1450. Yeah, I mean, we should be up there, but they consistently want to bring us back down, not to Earth, wherever their level is. They want to bring us back down because technically Earth should be somewhere around that, I believe, $15-20 mark. Should be where the level of Earth is, level of normalcy. But then once you get to the level of the squeeze, it should be breaking 100, breaking 200, breaking 1,000, all of that stuff. There we go. Tagged. All right, all right. Trying to do something with these videos. Trying to make these thumbnails. Ads. Trying to do two things at once, which is definitely possible. At once is definitely possible. Um, morning, morning, Mr. Perry the Platypus. You know how many times I got that in school. Perry the Platypus. Actually, I actually had a friend that his first name was Perry. My last name was Perry, and they called him Perry the Platypus. But obviously, it moved to me once people called me Perry a lot. Because when you play sports, they call you by your last name usually. Because typically there's a lot of Matts, there's a lot of Johns. So most likely you will not have the same last name. Um, Sometimes you will have people that have the same last name, like Williams, and they'll call you by an abbreviated first name. But that's just getting into a lot of detail that doesn't even matter to anybody. Anyways, um, you need a name for this stream, like pre-market with Perry. Yeah, I guess that's true. So that I always have a normal title there, and then something that I'm talking about. That's not bad. All my friends called me by my last name as well. Yeah, that's how sports go. Play sports, they call you by your last name. Margin accounts are dangerous, in my opinion, unless you have a surplus. Or yeah, exactly. For me, that's why yesterday I actually went into margin and I had to, um, get out of it. Unless you have a cool nickname, Big Smooth. Yeah, true, true. That's 100% true. I'm right there with you. That one Litecoin, LT, USD. Litecoin, right? On. Trying to get some stuff situated here. Care about the tags. Military Academy, all last name callings. That's what Coach Cobb called me. um, when people use real names in school are teachers, cops, or parents. Yeah, true, truth. Game's crazy. Yeah, said we should check out the game this year. Yeah, I probably should. I probably should. I was thinking about it. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Um, Actually, my cousin played. I believe he was a senior last year, and played like running back or something. And I just didn't check out any games. I didn't really have the time, so I should probably do that. Let's see, AMC. Yeah, it's still hovering around the same. I think it's going to be a good day. People say that we'll see red in the pre-market, but I think it's going to be a good day. It's going to be pretty decent. We did have this large decrease, even continued into the after hours market, and then kind of fell as you get into the place to where hedge funds control everything. Kind of weird, right? Thank you, Rodrigo, for becoming a member. Uh, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go in on camera, and I don't know if anybody does. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You can't hear me. Perfect. I think we're good now. No sound. But yeah, what I was saying was that I really hope that it does get up 100% or 20%, 50%. We haven't seen anything move, to that level, or we haven't seen AMC move to that level at all. We haven't seen them have a day to where it's over 50% or 50%. We've had days where it got to 30%, came back to below 20%. We just haven't had those days to where we've increased a massive amount, even though we have a lot of potential to grow, a lot of shorting, and a lot of buying power, a lot of people that are holding. It makes no sense why we didn't see anything like that. So thank you, Summit, for becoming a member. I opened some new positions in the dip, Polygon, Edgeware, Harmony. Made my day so much better. Check them out. All early stage, nothing but upside. That's good to see and good to hear. As long as your day can get better, a lot of people would take that as being extremely negative on something, because you look at crypto, the people that were holding crypto, then they'll basically say, oh, you know what, I need to sell this, what's going on, everything's going away, all my gains are gone, everything like that. The people that bought it at 3,000, people that bought it at 3,500, 4,000 for Ethereum, it's just, you're probably taking it all in as a complete negative. But people that weren't in, or even people that were in at a small amount, they average in at a massive scale and feel like they're owning a lot because of the potential it can get to. So it's great to be able to feel that way. And I felt that way being able to buy everything at the lows, because I only buy really like $100 here, $100 there. I never really buy like $1,000+ even though yesterday I was going to buy thousands of dollars worth of Ethereum. But Coinbase didn't let me. It only let me buy like, I think $100 or $200 worth. Any feelings on where's he at? Please use sign language. He's pulling a boomer on Zoom move. I do that all the time. Like on Zoom or on any type of meeting. Like I'm always on mute right when I start the meeting, and I'm always doing something else. So since I am like multitasking, technically multitasking doesn't exist. So if anybody tells you, or any job tells you multitasking doesn't exist, that's a good way to separate yourself from the group, saying that multitasking doesn't exist. It's merely just a distraction from something else. But I do like to create those lists and move forward with different activities. I feel like that's huge. Multitasking does not exist. I don't care what you tell me. I don't believe it. The only way that I can see multitasking exists is if you let's say have two assignments that use the same data. You build that data, and now you can put it into two different assignments there, but you take it one step at a time, and you use the data for this one, and then you use the data for that one. So technically you're multitasking by running the report, but when you're actually building any type of analysis, you're distracting yourself from one or the other if you're doing both at the same time. That's my opinion. Still muted? I'm not muted. What are you talking about? I see the mic moving. I see the volume. The Doge trade 5x leverage on the dip yesterday. Another down day. How low do you think AMC will go before it bounces? I think we're going to see a bounce today. It is a down market, right? We did see that gap down, right? Down to 1222. This is where the hedge funds really control everything. They control every single bit of movement. I can hear you. All right, perfect. They control every single bit of movement. So we are seeing this growth as of late, which shows the buying strength that we do have, which means that I'm thinking we're going to see a bounce. We're going to see a complete reversal. We were down almost 10% yesterday, basically 10%. With high volume, they shorted it about 20, what was it, 28%? I remember what it was. Where is it? Here it is. 28%. Yeah, they shorted at 28% or 29% if you wanted to round up. So, I mean, I think it's going to be a good day unless they continue to short it. You need glasses, Perry. Yeah, I do. I do, but I don't have them. Yeah, so it's small text. The text is very, very small. It's bigger on this screen, and I have no issues over here. But when I'm reading the text over here, it's so difficult. Yeah, I saw that big buy of $1 also. Yeah, I thought that was funny. I mean, I didn't think it was funny at the time because I missed out on an easy, what was it, another $300. So it would be $300 on top of what I'm at right now. So close to $700 there, but you know, whatever. That green candle a few minutes ago was sick. Yeah, I mean, but what's crazy is the gap down. So we had that gap down, which means that it started at this point and then ended up finishing back up here. So those are just reaches. Those are reaches. So it literally, when they were doing any type of like hunt here, it started at that point and then went back to normal. So that's why the candlestick is so big. It's not because we had a lot of volume there. I guess we did have a lot of volume. Never mind. We had a lot of volume there. I guess it gapped between the minutes and gapped down, and that's where we had that large increase of volume. LASIK? No, I don't think my eyes are bad. I don't think my eyes are bad. The text is just very small. I have no issues over here. I have no issues seeing the road, seeing signs, seeing anything. I guess it's just normal to squint for me. That Coinbase glitch is making me feel uneasy about using them anymore. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Any type of glitch, especially with things like Robinhood or things that you're invested in and you can't end up selling those things or doing anything with that, it does make you feel a little bit like itchy at times, I guess. Remember, the hedges will stop loss hunt. Don't give them your share so easy. Yeah, exactly. That's why you always see me with a manual stop loss. So I'll set that something where it's mental, basically. It'll be in my head, and I'll think about where it should be. And if it gets close to that point, that's where I'll end up selling at that point. So for this, I'll usually set my stop losses on the way up, but just know that they can hunt those out and easily come back, easily pull it back as people are starting to set these stop losses. All platforms were down yesterday. Yeah, it was a lot of platforms. You're right. I've been cashing out 500 to 1,000 a day, almost from various options on for like 2 weeks. How y'all doing today? Wishing my AMC calls would print. I mean, I'm still doing pretty good. I think I'm up $4,000, $5,000 on AMC, but I'm down on a lot of other positions. A lot of other positions went against me, and it's not looking good for those. But I mean, I would imagine the future is looking good for some of those. It's only really a small amount of movement that I'm looking for. Aren't they just digging themselves deeper and deeper by continuing to short? Yeah. Yes, they are. That's why we keep saying it's getting better and better for our situation. If they continue to short, it's going to continue to get worse for them. It's not like we're giving up. Like everyone said, we have more time than they have money. And that's really all that matters. We're holding for a long period of time while they're looking to short as much as they possibly can. Is anyone else having trouble with Coinbase lagging? I'm not right now. The glitches were coordinated. Huh. You believe that hedgies will be forced to cover before June 2nd. This is the thing. Whatever they're forced to cover, they can always double down with more shorts. So they cover it, the price increases, they short it, the price decreases. So until they figure out that they've lost and give up on the situation, we're not going to see this large increase that we want to see. But whenever that ends up happening, which people with money, if you look at something like the Big Short, you look at the mortgage crisis situation, they are stubborn, very stubborn. They don't want to accept that they lost. They'll accept a $1 billion loss, but will not accept, $20 billion loss versus going bankrupt. They won't accept it because of the fact that they want to win. They're stubborn. And we're being stubborn as well, knowing that we're right. We're holding so many of these shares and they shouldn't be able to manipulate the market. We're doing it the right way by all coming together, and we're doing it the right way by holding these positions. They're shorting a company and trying to short them into bankruptcy, and that's not obviously right, and we're trying to prove that that's not right, but they're trying to basically tell us no, we're right. You know what I mean? And they're not. Hedge funds are not right. So we have 840 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. It does help out a lot. I'm always starting new channels. If you guys want to check out my other channels, that would be great. I just started a Matt's Reacts channel to like all different types of things. I'm going to be reacting to a lot of stuff over there. So if you guys have any type of videos you want me to react to, trailers, all that stuff, I'm willing to do it as long as I don't get any type of copyright strike. A copyright claim is okay. I don't care. A copyright strike, I do care about. Bitcoin might go down again and then bounce. All crypto. Let's see what's actually happening. I think you're probably right. It might end up making that move down, but I don't think it'll go down to the lows that it was previously. We're seeing a good day today, up 10% for Ethereum, up 8% for Litecoin. We're also up 15% for Dogecoin, 5% for Bitcoin. I don't actually see Bitcoin getting back up to 60K. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. I see this a chance for a lot of other currencies to take over. You know what I mean? With a lot of growth potential, whether it's Dogecoin, ADA, Litecoin, Ethereum, whatever it ends up being, you're going to see these other cryptocurrencies take over, and not literally take over like dethrone Bitcoin, but eventually that will be the case. Right now, you'll see just the dominance start to be shared a little bit, start to be split out, diversified. Look at Elon's tweet he just posted. He just posted right now. The 1 hour ago. This one, the Dogecoin. As I checked this one out, I actually retweeted it. It already did the dead cat bounce yesterday. Why I think I'm selling my Bitcoin. See, I think what would have been great is yesterday, this movement that you would have been able to be a part of. So, from 29,000 to 40,000 would have been really good per Bitcoin that you would have owned. You would have gained a decent amount of money. This shows that if you have money, you can gain a lot of money. You can also lose a lot of money, but you can gain a lot of money. So if you put money into Bitcoin, new money into Bitcoin, you could have gained an easy $10,000, $11,000 from it. Let's see, I'm up 20K, and I'm pretty good with this profit. Yeah, you're talking about on crypto. Do you think ZOM will ever go back to $2? Yes, I do. So ZOM is being held down by a lot of short volume, and we're seeing the buying strength that's going into it because it's consistently being shorted. If I go into not into the Perry Experience subreddit, if I go into Fintel, let's see what the actual short percentage is. I would imagine it was being shorted yesterday too. So it was 22% short, not as much as it was previously. This means that we could see a lot more growth if it's not being shorted as much. It looks like my camera's about to die, so I'm going to switch cameras really quick. There we go. I like that. I set up some hotkeys with F1, F2, F3, and now I can switch to whatever I want. It's pretty cool. But now I don't have that camera on. Oh, oh, breaking things over here. But yes, I think that ZOM will be really good. You know, got up to, like I said, it's at 22% short volume ratio, 4.3 million shares worth of shorts for yesterday. You can see that the short volume ratio is going down. So we had days previously to where it was 66%, but it was hovering around 30%, 40% for multiple days. Now seeing it at 21% means that some shorts are falling off, and we can definitely see that growth a little bit. And I do think that ZOM will get back to that point. Let's see. Looking for, sorry, let me go back to this. Looking for a serious breakout from Polygon and Harmony. Yeah, let me take a look at what's going on there. Do I have market cap here? So let me add this to a watch list just to be able to watch that. Said, what are they? They are Polygon. Yeah, I mean, that does look good via the circulation. The max supply looks good as well. Only being at that $10 billion or 10 billion supply mark means that it has a lot of potential to grow based on the market cap. I do need to know a lot of the specifics. It has had a massive amount of growth from January, just like a lot of other things, and we've seen things decrease. Let's look at the last day. Let's look at the last 7 days. The last 7 days, you know, it was up to $2.50, down to $1.50. And then up to recently, I guess, $2. So it still has that growth of 50% at least to get to that high, which is really, really good. But yeah, we would look for them to make a little bit of a move. Looks good. But again, with a lot of crypto, you need to know what the usability is of it instead of just focusing on certain pieces there. Price target for ADA. So I think ADA can easily get to $10 soon. With all of the hype, all of the people that are around it, there's a lot of people that are into that position. Let me bring up Coinbase. Let me see what my Coinbase account is doing right now. My portfolio. Yeah, my portfolio is looking better and better. It's up to 1,325. I'm holding Ethereum, Litecoin, ADA, Anchor, Ethereum Classic, Stellar, ENJ, Compound. Some of these other ones I'm getting as rewards that I earned. So Compound, I believe Scale. That's one that I earned. So yeah, I'm looking to continue to do that. But a lot of my movement for Coinbase is in Ethereum, Litecoin, Cardano. How about Internet Computer? Internet Computer looked amazing yesterday. Where was it at? Internet Computer looked amazing yesterday. I believe it was on my watch list, but I don't know where it is. Let's see if I could find it at the bottom. There it is. Yeah, it looked amazing yesterday. It grew 36%. And I wanted to buy into that, but I didn't have any money available. Like right here, it says that I can literally only buy. I think I'm blocking it. Literally only buy $109 worth of Internet Computer. Now I don't know why that is. Why do they only allow you to buy a certain amount? Because I really wanted to buy Internet Computer there. Uh, You got the link, bro. Where the E and J at? That's funny. Funny. Helps with gas fees on Ethereum network. Eddie Griffin, the comedian, said to stay with AMC. It's going to blow. And Keenan Grace joined the AMC battle. Yeah, I just seen that. I was gonna say Des Bryant from the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. Des Bryant. I don't think he plays football anymore. Oh man, my reflection tokens gave me so many new tokens from yesterday volatility. I'm here now, guys. Thank you for showing up, Chef Hood. I was able to get internet computer yesterday at $88. That's awesome. You got one share or one coin, or did you buy multiple? Because I think that's going to be big with the amount of. If I go back, actually, let's go back to internet computer. If you look at the potential here, I mean, the amount that's in circulation is 123 million. This means that it's on pace or on the same level. If it ends up being something really big that can hit the same level as Ethereum, and be up in the thousands. So if you're buying multiple coins at $88, you're getting a steal for something that can grow a massive amount. Now, I would love to buy in at this point. I will put $1,000 today if I could, but I can't because it's only $109 that I could put into it. And I feel like that's not, it's worth it, but it's not worth it. Like, I want to know why it's only $109 that I can do that. That's Coinbase. They only allow you to buy so much. Like, how are you supposed to buy one full share of like Ethereum if you can only buy $300 worth of Ethereum? Is it based on something? Is there some sort of reason why you have that happen? Or is it just like, rolling the dice here? I was able to get 6 shares. That's amazing, because then you're going to have something that has that possible chance to growing a massive amount. Doge is up 19%. Yes, I believe it was up 15 when I looked at it last. Let's go to crypto. Doge is up. Yeah, it was up. Sorry, it was up more than that. I think it was up 19 or 20%. Bitcoin's back up to 41. So that's making a little bit of a move. That's good. If you did buy in at some of these dips at $29,000, if you bought down here a full share of, or a full coin of Bitcoin, you basically gain like 12,000. That's crazy. I say that you could gain $12,000 in one day just by owning one Bitcoin. I bought some more of that dip last night around 9 p.m. Yeah, it wouldn't let me buy one share around 3,700. Glad I didn't. Yeah, I guess they saved you. I mean, but it sucks though, because how are you supposed to buy one share? Like, I just want to buy one coin. That's all I want to buy is one coin, but they limit me to the amount. Is it based on what my portfolio size is? If my portfolio size is only like $1,000, they only let me buy a certain amount. Because I can raise that portfolio size very quickly if I wanted to. Internet Computer has over 75 of supply staked into the protocol. This reduces circulation supply a lot. Expect extreme volatility for this one. That's good to know. See, that's why you always need to know a lot of the detail behind it. But then again, if it reduces the supply, doesn't that increase the price? Or is the supply still out there and still has that supply? It's not completely taken out of circulation. ADA is up 17%. Yeah, my ADA is looking pretty good. I don't think it's looking amazing. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think I bought in at $2. So I think I bought in first at 170 and then bought in at $2.205. So I averaged up with with ADA, it's 79% buy that we're seeing in the trading activity, which is crazy. Are you sure you didn't buy a dollar again? Yeah, I'm sure I didn't buy a dollar again. No, I have one full Ethereum, technically 1.02 or something. I bought $100 last night when Doge was 31 cents. I wanted to buy some last night as well. I didn't have any money in Robinhood. I did have some free cash in Webull, but it was all like margin, which is crazy because you're not allowed to trade crypto on margin. It's based on what you had previously in your account as free cash. So I had previously, I guess, $4,000. So I spent $2,000 on Ethereum, but then was able to spend over that on that Ethereum, which is good, I guess, because I wouldn't have been able to buy Ethereum if I didn't have that then. So check your deposit limit on Coinbase. Is that the reason why? So if you have a deposit limit, you can only, where do you check that at? You would go to settings, financial services maybe? Payment methods? No. Account limits. Maybe that's it. Level 1. Invest up to $9,500 a cryptocurrency with your bank or credit card. Okay, well, let me. Card purchases. Oh, card purchases per week is $750. PayPal withdrawals is 25,000. Instant sends $1,000. Bank purchases and deposits 35,000. So if I deposit directly from the bank instead of, all right, maybe I have to do this a different way because I guess I'm buying this cryptocurrency. Huh. I don't know what I'm actually doing there. I guess I'm just doing a bank purchase, or it's a card purchase that I'm doing. So that's why it's only 750. So if I change the actual type, instead of pulling from the card, I could pull directly from the bank. That's a different story. Okay. Okay, that works. I'll take that. Let me see if I can do that and change the. Oh, but they say uh wire funds from your bank into Coinbase recommended for amounts greater than 25K. Oh, that's what. Okay, so what I would do is I got to set up my bank. Okay, all right. Then if I set up my bank instead of just using the card, that'll work. All right, perfect, perfect. That's good to know. So that's really good to know. Yeah, ACH is different than credit cards. You have. Thank you for saying that, by the way. Thank you for that super chat, and thank you for saying that. That helped me out a lot because now I'll be able to do that once I set that up. Link your bank, not your debit card. All right, perfect. All right, we have 900, we have almost 1,000 people in here. Guys, hit that like button, get it up to 400, 500 likes. That would be amazing. I appreciate everybody that's in here. We definitely need to see what's happening with crypto right now. It's close to 42. Bitcoin's close to 42, so it's making that move up. Ethereum is also making that move up as well. I would imagine I'm up somewhere around $500, I would say. $480 on Ethereum. Litecoin is up. I bought Litecoin at its ultimate low yesterday. So I was really happy with that, being able to buy it at its low and buying one full share of Litecoin. So that can grow to 400 from what we've seen in the past. 318. I think it got higher than that. Let's look at month. Yeah, 413. So it actually made some pretty decent moves up there and can definitely get back to those points. Coinbase gave me 5 Bitcoin for signing up. If I would have waited, I could have got during the dip. My $5 would have been 10. Yeah. Yes, it would have. When you buy with a debit card, you can move your funds immediately off the exchange. With ACH, you have to wait. Wait, well, I don't. ACH is instant. I thought it would be. I mean, you're buying it directly, and you should be able to have that position right away. So a lot of the value is based on pure speculation, not off people using it. The coin is to be used are already locked in. Yes. A lot of crypto right now is based off of a lot of speculation, and obviously you wanna understand the detail behind the coin and why it will grow so much. We know that things like Litecoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin as well, Bitcoin, all of these are, I'm considering them well established, and we understand the basics behind it. But any new coin that comes up and has potential based on the supply, understanding the growth potential of it, you also need to understand the usability of it. We're at 350 likes. Hit that like button. Let me go to one of my other accounts. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord group, make sure you hit that link in the description. Or if you want to join as a channel member, hit that link as well. Like I said, I just created a new channel called Matt Reacts, and I react to literally everything. It's not just like financial stuff. It's it could be financial stuff. It could be trailers. Um, it could be music videos. I don't listen to new music as much as I should, even though like I'll work out and I'll work out to like old school music or any type of pump track or whatever. And I think I want to start seeing some different types of music out there and being able to react to those as well. So if you guys are interested in that, subscribe to that channel. Let me know opinions on music. I like all types of music, so it doesn't matter what type of music you have here. I usually like all type of music as long as it has a certain vibe to it. All right, on to somebody because that was a ridiculous comment. Absolutely ridiculous. Uh, I just smashed the like button. I was too busy multitasking. See, it's a distraction. Yes, join the Discord group. ICP looking tasty. That's just the the overall sentence, if I said that slower, it would be weird, right? I feel like it's weird even if I say it fast. ICP, it's looking tasty. Like what? No comma in between there. Anyways, um, but I'll wait till it's closer to 100. Yeah, I don't know. I hopefully we see that decrease, but I don't know. We might have seen that crash, and it might be recovering now, and it might fully recover. So you might not see that crash. Do you see the article about Melvin Capital losing its short positions? No, I didn't see that. Losing its short positions? Melvin Capital closed out all of its public short positions in the first quarter. I just don't believe that. Melvin Capital's out of the shorting game, at least shorts that have been disclosed publicly. Hmm. That's the key sentence. Melvin Capital Melvin Capital is out of the shorting game, at least the shorts that have been disclosed publicly. Okay, enough said. Don't even have to read the rest of the article. Uh, Ride is all over the place. Earnings come out Monday. Yeah, it is. I definitely see growth potential with it. It's just upsetting that a lot of the movement in the market was negative. So when we start to see, um, this positive movement, it looks abnormal. For the last couple of days, it's been moving quite a bit. It was down to levels that it shouldn't be at. Like right now, where it is, I'm comfortable with it being somewhere around there or somewhere around $12. I'm comfortable with that at the lows. But the lows being at $6 and like 80 cents, or I can't remember what exactly it was, but $6 is crazy. Don't trust them. They lie to keep the booty. Or it was 99.95 less energy. Keyword public. Exactly. Matt already knew about Melvin. He works for them. I work for them? Yeah, sure. I'm a I'm actually a spy because I'm a you know a trader over here and obviously an ape over here, but I'm also a spy um, for the apes in Melbourne Capital, so I know all the detail. I know what they're doing. That's why I'm so heavy in AMC. No, I'm not. I am heavy, but um, I'm not a spy. At least I can't disclose that I'm a spy. Um, that article 100% is flood on AMC. Yeah. Uh, everyone had to short crypto to cover their ass on AMC. They had to do something. I don't know what was going on. I mean, with a lot of the markets, you would think that the markets would end up being down because they would have to pull out money to cover their shorts on AMC and GME and every other place. New game every time Matt says, take a shot of tequila. No, you'll get drunk very quick, very quick. And you had to start with tequila, like, and it's first of all, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, technically 9, and some people it's probably earlier than that. Like, let's just relax on that. You get very drunk because I say a lot, and you're gonna have to deal with it because I'm not a public speaker. This is a live stream. Even in my videos, I say it, but it's okay. It's not even 8 a.m. here. I'm not drinking. Yeah, exactly. All right, let me play another ad here. Thank you, John, for becoming a member. I was just joking. I have to cook today. Yeah, sure, you're joking. House is a Zoom background. Carl is a robot. He's in the basement at Citadel. Carl's a robot. Carl was a robot, and I programmed him to lick my legs. That would be ridiculous. He actually hasn't bothered me in so many streams, so I might be jinxing it. Nowadays, I see every media article is an weapon. Yeah, I understand. Go check the Discord, Matt. What's happening with the Discord? Wait, what part of the Discord? AMC? I don't know what part of the Discord because I'm not seeing anything that's really updated. Maybe it's just like mine is not updated. I don't know. Oh my god, Tequila Sunrise is my favorite. And Screwdrivers. That's because you changed the view and took him out. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Or maybe he just can't see me. No, you just put pants on instead of shorts. That's true. It's been cold down here, man. So we're seeing Ethereum about to break, 2,900. That's good. If it gets above 3,000, I don't see anything stopping it until it gets to 3,500 or 3,400. Let's see. And Dogecoin is up to 42 cents. We're seeing Bitcoin up to 42K, Litecoin up to $222. We're seeing some pretty good movement here in the crypto space. Some pretty good movement. It's good. Look at AMC. AMC is now down 1.4%. So my prediction of it increasing, I think it's still good. I mean, we're seeing a lot of things that are green. DraftKings is up. Coinbase is up 3%. CCIV is up. Right? You have ears that's up. Eyes. Zomatica's making a move up to 80 cents. That's pretty good. Viacom making a little bit of a move here. 3%, almost 4%. So a lot of things are green in the pre-market. So I'm thinking that AMC will turn, but then again, you could see a reversal. So it's all, up in the air. We have 1,000 people, guys. Hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, or done any type of engagement, please do so. And ADA is almost back to $2. Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to this new channel I have here. Matt Reacts. I'll react to a bunch of things. Let me know if you want me to react to some stuff. It'll be fun. I don't want to, flood like one channel with too many things. So I always like to create different channels there. That's why I have MP Shorts, the Perry Experience. I have this one. If you guys want to check out any channels that I'm associated with, go to my my channel page and then go to channels, the tab, and you'll find all the channels I'm associated with, or that at least I'm friends with on YouTube as well. But the first like 3 are my other channels. Yeah, hype that like button up. Um, the past 2 days, the after hours has had all the excitement. For what? I mean, I know we've seen it. the one day where we've seen that excitement up to $15.80, but everything else, I mean, kind of downhill, I believe. Yeah. So this is the only day to where it had that excitement and then started to fall in the pre-market. But every other day, you really seen it stay flat and then fall in the pre-market there, and then fall during the open, and then now you're seeing that it increased towards the after hours market a little bit, and then fell and continued to fall. So now in the pre-market, you see it getting down to that bottom, increasing, leveling out. They give no source or any information, no data to back up their claim. For the articles that you check the general Discord. Yeah, I went to check that. Where's that? Now I'm at reminding me of the line from Eddie Murphy's skit. I don't know what that is. I'll like check general. Might be. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Every time you say I see, that's all I can think of. I can't play that right now. I'll have to check it out later. Thank you for the super chat, Joe. Let's hit that like button. Yeah, he's right. He sent a super chat to say let's hit that like button. So hit the like button, guys. Get it up to 500, 600 likes. Just want to increase that and get more people here. Bring more to the community. Add more members. All the people that want to be a part of this community. MOSY looking juicy, is it? It was up 44% yesterday. It looks like it's for what reason? Why was it up 44% from 381 up to that mark of, let's say, a high of 577? I don't know. If you're looking to buy into something like this, if you're looking to make that move in there, I would say you probably buy, but make sure you have that stop loss just in case. I always say that you should have that stop loss because something that's a large gainer like that, you only want to risk a certain amount to gain a lot. You know what I mean? So it looks interesting, looks very juicy. The way that it's consolidating looks really good. However, you do want to wait it out. It did not have a time period to where it really decreased. It kind of, had the support down here, really fought back at that point. So, like I said, set a stop loss. We was trying to get to you. Look at ICP references that you made earlier. Oh. Good grief, look at the NASDAQ climb on Webull. Joke. Short interest at 83%. Where are you for AMC? Where are you seeing that? So the short interest is 83%. They would get squeezed out quick, like very quick. I know Carl doesn't think because I have 5 cats. We need to play the song "Smelly Cat" from Friends. Yeah, I think that would get, like, the stream would get demonetized if that's the case. But yes, we do need that. Watch Friends all the time. If you haven't seen, they have a Friends reunion which I reacted to. So I didn't react to the whole Friends reunion because it didn't come out yet. But I'm going to be watching it and then giving my opinion on what what it was all about, and what I felt about it, with no spoilers. I guess it's just going to be a reunion, so it's not going to be any type of episode. But it looks like it's going to have a bunch of skits that they do, so it'll be fun. Not your fault. Yeah, that's how the song goes. Random, but doesn't anyone? I don't think he breakfast. Um, no, I normally don't eat breakfast. I'll actually eat breakfast during lunch a lot of times because I don't eat actual breakfast, which sucks because on the weekend, like if I'm making like Erica some food, I can't really eat any of it. But sometimes, I will. It depends. Depends how hungry I am that day. Let's see. AMC is starting to recover a little bit more. That's good. Why is this frozen? Starting to recover a little bit more. That's really, really good. I like to see that. Really interesting. Huh. Looks very interesting there, doesn't it? We have 1,072 people in here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you guys want to subscribe to any of my other channels, definitely do that. Links are in the description. I also have my newest channel pinned to the chat, which should be fun to create those videos because I always like creating reaction videos, reacting to different things. If you guys have any suggestions on music tracks, on things that I should react to, I'll definitely do that, whether it's videos or whatever. What? I don't know what you're talking about here. I'm confused. Very confused. All right, all right, all right. I can't wait for it. Can't wait for what? What can't you wait for? The growth? I can't wait for this squeeze. When this squeeze ends up happening, I mean, a lot of people are going to be in a great situation. So you need to be able to have you need to have everything lined up, what you're ready to do whenever this does eventually make that move. If you're going to, try and sell at the top, what your plan is to try and sell at the top, or if you're going to, sell on the way up or sell on the way down, what are you actually going to do? A full plan. You probably want to break this all down. And Shiba, I buy the dip, then buy the dip, then buy the dip again. I was going, oh yeah, they're on this coin. That's funny. Well, it's pretty high compared to some other coins that are out there, and I didn't even notice that when I was looking at it. I literally just bought the coin because sometimes it's very difficult to see what that price actually is at 0.00000 like 1 or something. And I always think, I'm like, all right, it's less than $1, that's going to go up, or it's less than a penny, that's going to go up. If you want to get reviews on reaction videos, react to 21 Pilots songs. Check out the numbers on people who do. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I like 21 Pilots. I have seen their or listened to some of their songs. But yeah, I like all types of music. So it's not just music videos that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to also be reacting to everything there. And I'll separate it by playlists and all that. I wish you can do like active playlists. YouTube doesn't let you do that. So if you add something to a playlist, it goes to the back. So then you end up seeing what the oldest video is instead of what the newest video is in that playlist, which sucks. It absolutely does suck. How do you hold your coin wallet on a brokerage account or offline on a drive? How do I hold my coin wallet? I hold it on well, technically it's in a wallet and on an exchange. I think not Bitcoin. I think Coinbase is that, right? You have your wallet, then you also have that exchange. But how there is a point, like if you bought it on KuCoin, or bought it on a certain platform that's actually an exchange, then you would be holding it on that exchange. So I don't hold it on an exchange. I don't ever hold it offline. I mean, I'm just really starting to get into crypto and understand, cold storage and understand all of that stuff. I'm really starting to, take like some sort of baby steps into it when it comes to storing my crypto. Especially since I'm just starting out. Now, if I had thousands of dollars in it, that would be the first thing that I wanted to understand. But I do know a little bit to that. My buddy Ben is gonna open up for 21 Pilots later this year. That's awesome. Probably gonna be limited people that are there, but either way, it's still good. That new 21 Pilot comes out tonight, FYI. Yeah, I mean, I technically just check the can't even speak. Check the trending page, and see what music videos came out, what music came out, whatever, and then go from there. If I'm gonna react to a music video or whatever, but if like I have like a Mr. Beast video that Mr. Beast videos are really good. I don't know if anybody else watches them. I'm pretty sure there has to be somebody here that watches Mr. Beast videos. Hardware wallet's best way to store crypto offline. Best brands are Red, Trezor, and Ledger. I'll have to check them out. AMC is now down 1%. AMD is up 0.8%. Pretty good, pretty good. See, this is viewed. Let's go into popular. SOS. I like to see that. Love to see the growth. We need to continue on that route. Continue pushing this up. Move it up to $4, $5, $6. Make those moves, and we'll be good. Doesn't Coinbase have a 30-day hold? Bought there before you can move to your own wallet app or offline wallet. I thought they have their wallet that's set up as a separate wallet there, but it's not something that's like a crazy like secure wallet like you would with like I don't know, Trust Wallet or something. Thank you in your base. Thank you for becoming a member. Both my kids watch Mr. Beast. They love his videos. His videos are great. Buy your crypto files directly from the manufacturer, not on Amazon. Okay, so you mean a cold storage wallet? Yeah. OCGN is up this morning. I think I'm tripping. Let's see. Where's OCGN is up 2%. Looks pretty good. The growth looks pretty good from the after hours market into the pre-market. You're seeing that growth consistent. Did anyone see the BS article talking about Melvin having covered in the first quarter? Yes, I did see that. I was just looking at that. Yeah, Melvin Capital closed out all of its public shorts, keyword public, positions in the first quarter. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm trying to spread a bunch of fear here. Hackers flash those wallets with malware and then put them on Amazon and eBay. Ah, interesting. Good to know. Really good to know. Lying through their teeth. Exactly. They absolutely are. Makes no sense why they would come out and say this. I mean, they have to fight as much as they can, but it's not going to work. Ride is down 7% today. That is just crazy. Like, It's ridiculous. Why is that decreasing so much? I'd like to check if it has any short volume. Obviously, everything has short volume. 37% short yesterday. And we still seen an increase. Is it typically that high? 37%, 35%, 32%, 25%. So we've seen it pretty high in the last however many days, but we have seen a number of days that have increased. Yesterday, it increased. The day before that, it increased. The day before that, it actually, I think, decreased, but we're seeing a number of shorter shares go through ride. Jesus, they just love playing these games, don't they? They love playing these games. Stupid. 88 is so close to $2. Is it? Let me go back to check. Where is it at? Yes, 193. Yep, making its move. Really good. Coinbase. Yeah, my portfolio is making a move. 1,400 in Coinbase. Pretty good. Take that any day. Yeah, Cardano is making a pretty good move in my portfolio. Only 16% of my portfolio. Ethereum is the largest percentage. I bought my ledger directly from the site. Still don't have any coins worth storing offline. I have my 14-year-old watch videos of Matt P doing technical analysis of stocks and other AMC. You're a good teacher. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. And it's always great to learn, especially at a young age. You know, if you know about all this stuff going into, high school and college and all of that, you'll be ahead of everybody else. Because they don't really teach you this, and when they do teach you it, it's not enough. You know what I mean? Not just investments, but also taxes. Hopefully, your 14-year-old can understand taxes, because I know so many people that literally just rely on, a tax service to do it and pay the tax service. I understand if you even go online and, set everything up yourself, you'll start to learn more and more as you start to do it on, H&R Block, or just fill out a tax form yourself and break that down. Go on YouTube and figure that out. Do you think having my AMC and GME is okay in TD for the squeeze? Are they known to be shady? I transferred them from Robinhood. TD is okay. TD Ameritrade is good. I think they did end up restricting trading for a little bit, but not as much as like Robinhood and even Webull did. So everybody really restricted trading at one point. I believe Fidelity even did it. So it's not something just because they restricted trading doesn't mean that you can't trade on those platforms, because you have to trade somewhere. TD is okay. TD Ameritrade is good. You're going to be fine trading in there. Plus, with cheap Ledger Wallet, you can only have like 3 to 5 wallet apps, so it don't hold everything. Oh. All right. Well, we have about 30 minutes until the market opens. A little under it. But we have about an hour to this stream. So if you guys want to hit the like button, get me to 1,000 likes, that would be amazing. I don't know if it can be done, but it'd be great if you are, choosing to leave here in any way. Hit that like button on the way out. Don't just leave me hanging. It's like me asking for a high five and then you just, you just walk away. That's not cool. You've been watching me for maybe like 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is. I'm just asking for a high five. Just give me a high five. Also, if you want to check out my reaction channel, it's pinned to the chat. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and do it. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, we got a lot of things that are actually green, and then we got some things like Ride that's down quite a bit, probably being shorted. From what we've seen, it was being shorted. I don't know why we have to resort to that every single instance when we do see something go down quite a bit. Is it being shorted? And we find out that it is. I mean, I guess that's why we have to, resort to those levels. My med slowly coming back up. I hope we see it around $7 in a couple months. See what my medicine's doing. Yeah, slowly making its move. In the pre-market, after hours market, looks like consistent growth, looks like really good growth. Being able to 2.6% up, pretty good. I'll take it any day. Yeah, see, that's tough. That's more recent. From that 52-cent mark, anybody invested there made a decent amount of money. Were able to sell off whenever they wanted to sell off, and then let that ride out a little bit. When was that? Back in September. Matt, can you please explain when I use Webull, I put a limit order in, it never fills, even if the price falls way below it. I was willing to purchase it for. Yeah, sometimes you have trouble with limit orders. If you put a limit order, if you're talking about in the pre-market or you're talking about always, like you do this every time during the market opens, you have to put in this limit order and it will never fill. I've never had that issue, but I usually put in market orders just because I don't want to deal with that unless I know it's going to come down to a point. I'm like, all right, I'm going to accept this if it does get down to my price target here, but my buy target might be right where it's at, and I'll set that market order. But I've never had that during the market open. I know during the pre-market, if you have too many shares, basically you're not going to be able to get it all filled. You can also do a partial buy, so it'll fill you at that price, so that you fill maybe like, I don't know, 100 shares or 10 shares or whatever it is, and then the rest will fill you at lower and lower prices or higher and higher prices, whatever it is. Matt joined the Discord yesterday, but I can't seem to be able to access the chat. Joe's members only. What am I doing wrong? Oh, no, the Discord is different than this. So the Discord is a separate platform. So that would be, if you go through Patreon, you can go through Discord, but the membership is something different on YouTube. So membership on YouTube is $1. All you have to do is click the join button next to the subscribe button. If you're on iPhone, you won't see that join button. If you're and what you're going to need to do is go to the browser, and then you'll be able to join. But they're separate things. So the Discord group is a completely separate conversation offline while I'm not streaming, and even when I am streaming, a lot of people ask questions and stuff. And then the YouTube chats or YouTube membership is something completely different. So it still will show members only here unless you join as a member. So like if I go to, let's go to my channel here. So yeah, if you go to my channel, here, you're gonna see right next to where it would say subscribe. For me, it says something different because I'm obviously I hold all the power. No, you would just hit the join button here, and if it's not there, you would have to go into like your browser. I think you would have to do it there. So an iPhone or Apple products make it difficult on you. But yeah, while we're here, while we're looking at this, make sure you guys go and follow some of my other channels. I got this new channel, Matt Reacts, so check that out. MP Shorts, the Perry Experience, all of those. Subscribe to those. Be a part of the family. But yeah. That's where that is. Hopefully that does help, but they're two separate things. Thank you for joining the Discord group, though. Hopefully, you got in and you're able to, chat with everybody. I want to see. I actually haven't checked out the Dogecoin millionaires like recent videos for the Doge. Yes, everyone join the Discord. Everyone in here, the 767 people in here, join the Discord group. I'm here to the end. That's what I like to hear. You sound like Chucky. You're my friend to the end. Heady ho, ha ha ha. I used to love those movies. I even like the newest one. I think it was created in like 2019 or 2018 or something. Any price target prediction for Doge today? I mean, the fact that Elon tweeted about it, and we're seeing growth in the crypto market, we could possibly see somewhere of a mark. Looking for it to break 43 because it did get past 43 previously after that large dip that we seen down to like 19 cents. We're looking for it to get to at 43 mark, which I believe it's close, very close at 42. So we're looking for that to break. And then we'll start seeing some upward movement, and then we'll look for somewhere around 48. So that's what I'm hoping for, is to see a large movement there. But we could possibly see a little bit of a pullback. That's what people are thinking, is that we could see a pullback. I don't know if it'll go down to the levels of 29 cents like it did last night. But we could see a little bit of a pullback here. But ultimately, it will increase. It looks like Ethereum is moving. It's about to get to 3,000. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I'm going to hold Ethereum until probably 4,000. Once I get to like 4,000, if it looks like it has upside to get to 5,000, then I'll hold it for then. But I'm probably going to hold it for about 4,000 and then sell that. Just because I don't want to hold it in. I don't want to hold anything in Webull, any crypto in Webull or Robinhood. But once they do offer Doge, once they do offer Doge on Coinbase, I will buy it there. I will sell it over here and buy it there instantly so that I always have it. Wow, taxes suck. Don't you just love taxes when you see them pull out thousands of dollars from your bank account? It's awesome. Ugh. So good. Sometimes I just want to go out into the middle of the street and yell, I love taxes. That was a joke. I don't love taxes. Isn't that the one that you have? What? Isn't Ethereum the one that I have up now? Yes, I have that like up on the screen now. Yes, Ethereum. Sorry, I'm a little lost on that comment. I hope my wife leaves the children here until after 10 o'clock so that I can go up there and say bye to them. I miss them already. All All right, we got 11 subscribers over there. Thank you for the people that subscribed over to the Matt Reacts channel. I appreciate that. I can imagine that not everybody will be into that. Jesus. Doing like doing backflips or something? Like that's where you need something that's like soundproof. But yeah, I mean, Ethereum looks good. Bitcoin looks good as well. Dogecoin looks good. We're seeing a lot of growth here. XLM, I I think I'm down on XLM in Coinbase because they were at like 60 something. So you have strange, you have strange, like just like me. I like Taco Bell and what it does to my stomach. What? Tip if you want to make a few extra bucks, buy NKLA around $10 and sell around $14 to $15. Sell and repeat. Question is cryptocurrency, or I guess I'll figure that out before you even. Oh, what is it? NKLA. Buy around $10, sell at $14. That might be tricky. That might be tricky. I think you're probably right. You can probably buy at that $10 mark. It is showing higher highs or higher highs and higher lows. And now Emmy's running around upstairs because she does that in the morning. And Harper chases her. So oh, you said you like taxes. Yes, I yes, I said I like taxes. Party plugin. Thank you for joining as a member. We expect Doge's listing on Coinbase be the biggest catalyst yet. Thoughts on that timeline? I feel like the timeline is ridiculous. The fact that it's taking them, what, 6 weeks in order to figure out listing Doge on Coinbase is ridiculous. Maybe they're trying to let like kind of things settle down before they end up adding more fuel to the fire, because a lot of people are looking to buy into this position. Even some millionaires and billionaires are buying into it as well. If you include Mark Cuban, so you have and Elon Musk, so you include billionaires, millionaires, regular people. We're all buying into this position, and that could be a catalyst in itself. But we're all waiting for that listing. Does Apple get 30% of your $1? I don't think so. I think Google gets like a certain percentage. I think it's like 30% or something. It's cool though. After my last divorce, my favorite song was "You Got the Gold Mine" by Jerry Reed. I was surprised by the new Chucky movie. Not sure about Mark Hamill as Chucky, but decent for an update. Yeah, I thought the older ones were better, but this one just brought back like older memories. When things were fresh and it wasn't like all crazy. Like once Chucky started to get into like Chucky, what was it, 2, 3, all of that other stuff, it started to move into something weird and different. Ended up being more funny than scary, which is pretty cool. I like comedy, but then going back to classic, trying to be scary is always great. Kind of like what Resident Evil is doing right now. You know, they went to a whole nother level of like a bunch of action rather than anything else, and now we're seeing a bunch of jump scares, which I'm even afraid to jump back on the game because I got so frightened the last time. Currently work from home when I need to call into the office to other engineers. It's stressful. Kids crying and dogs barking. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It gets very stressful for me, especially when like I was on in a meeting the one time and Carl was just constantly licking my leg and it was ridiculous. And this is my cat for anybody that's new. Um, and I was just like, go away, like stop. I subscribe to all your channels, and your brother's channel too. Thank you for doing that. I don't know when he's gonna upload, but thank you for subscribing to all my channels. I appreciate that a lot. I keep telling him, I'm like, look, like he makes music and everything, and I'm like, just upload some videos, man. And he does a great job. He gained like 300 plus subscribers without even uploading a lot of videos, which for me it took a long time. So I was kind of jealous, basically saying, hey, you got to 300 subscribers relatively quickly. So, take advantage of that. But I guess he didn't want to. Keep telling him there's a lot of money in YouTube. If you can definitely get a lot of views, yeah, there's a lot of it. And he loves to create music. So if he can, sell his music, sell his beats that he makes, then that'll be amazing. But whatever. I'm not gonna hold a gun to his head or a knife to his neck. Hopefully he can get back on it. Hey, did you see Kevin is running for governor of California? Plus, I heard Elon Musk bought 1.5 billion shares of Dogecoin. Well, that last part is crazy. But I don't know if Elon Musk actually did that, so I wouldn't put that out there. But I believe he bought 1.5. Was it 1.5 billion of? Was it 1.5 million of Bitcoin? I don't really know how much it was, but he bought a lot. Let's see. But governor, for him running for governor, that's amazing. And he looks professional the way that he's, I thought maybe it was a little bit of a joke, some sort of like, publicity thing, but he actually holds himself well, and he was on Fox Business or Fox News or something, actually talking about it. So, and seeming like a legit candidate, so I'm all for it. I don't live in California, but I'm all for it. I'm interested to see how this plays out. Truly, I don't think he's going to win, but it's always great to run a successful campaign, and then whatever you get out of it, on top of it, you gain experiences, you gain connections, you gain a lot of knowledge from the overall situation. So I feel like it's going to be good for him, for his YouTube channel, for his business, and for a potential run again to learn from the situation. I don't think, like I said, I don't think he's going to win, but I think that it's going to be really good for him at least. All right, so we have 5 minutes until the market opens, guys. 5 minutes, and then we're going to see what AMC can do, what GME can do. I haven't really talked about GME, but you do see AMC coming back a little bit. Let's see. You do see it making that move up as it comes to the the end of the pre-market. We got close to where break even was, and like I said, I think it's going to be a good day. I think it's going to be a decent day, even though we've seen red in the market for AMC. That child is just stomping upstairs. Kevin put out a video about running, and then a week later put out a video about moving to Florida. Now, I think he put out didn't he put out the video saying that he was his like thoughts on leaving California. I think it was like a really hard title. Like the title was like, I guess, clickbaity, but the ultimate message was that he's not leaving California. He's not leaving everybody behind, no matter what is wrong with the state. So, what is AMC going to do today? I think it's going to be positive. I think we're going to see some movement back up to that $14 mark. Hopefully, break 13, get to about 13.50, and we'll be good. So again, we might see some negative movement here right when the market opens, because we did make a little bit of a move from this part down here, down at $12.26, moving all the way up to $12.64, or technically 63 cents. We are very close to break even, and hopefully we see some positive moves. Worst Chucky movie, Son of Chucky. I thought it was funny. I didn't like the storyline behind it. Yeah, I thought it was really funny. That child is quite the boomer. I don't know what we're talking about here. We got 2 minutes until the market opens. I didn't really watch because I really don't care what he does. Wow. Don't worry about the kids. We all get it. Kids will be kids. Yeah, I understand kids will be kids, but I just don't want her stomping everywhere and like jumping around in the house and running in the house, because she could hurt herself, which she's very clumsy. So she probably will hurt herself. I always like to tell her to stop so that she doesn't hurt herself. And then when she cries and says, I hurt myself, I'm like, well, I told you it was going to happen. But like you said, kids will be kids. Should I buy AMC right as the market opens, or do I wait? I think you should probably wait a little bit. It might, I think it's going to pull back right away. That's usually what happens. So I think we'll see that pull back right away, maybe down to some of these lows that we have seen in the pre-market, or we'll see it just decrease a little bit, but find where that low is. And if you want to buy some more AMC, then buy more AMC at those points. But I think you probably want to wait a little bit. There's always a chance we could see that one day to where it does increase right from the start. But typically we don't see it. On average, if actually, above average chance that we will not see it increase right from the start. But I'll eat my words if it does. Oh, it's the girl? What does that mean? Yeah, we are seeing it start to pull back as the market is open. See that pull back from $12.51. I need a cough drop. Just watched a movie called Willy Wonka. Man, what happened to Nicolas Cage? I mean, he got old. There's a lot of people that are getting old. Sorry, I said Willy Wonka's Willy's Wonderland. Yeah, we are seeing this decrease here. We're seeing a lot of things. Let's see, AMD actually increased. AMC is falling a little bit, but we might see that recovery. Just wait for it. Let's see what else. Not in the right area. So Medica's up 1%. We've seen that, just a little bit of a fall. So that's good movement there. SOS did fall a little bit. Hopefully we could see a recovery here. Let's see. Tesla's up 2%. That's great to see. Love to see that because I'm holding at 608. Would like that to really, really push up. Make some massive moves there and make some money with that. I heard he's doing a bunch of crappy movies because of major debt. Probably. I have on headphones. She's impressively loud. Yes, she is. I think they left though. I'm upset. They always choose to leave right before, you know, right before I get off the live because I just want to see them. I don't see them in the morning. Let's see. Roblox is down. That fell down quite a bit. Down from $75 to $73, and now it's starting to increase and make that move on the way up. That's pretty good. SOS starting to fall down. It got up to $3.37. Let's see. What's Microvision doing? Awesome. Upset with that. That did have a little bit of an increase, but right now, coming back, falling back down. MVIS making a move up to $14.41, currently at $14.31, up 2.4%. FAMI is almost down 1%, but it made a decent move getting back up to 43 cents. OCGN is up 1%. Hopefully we can see these hold at these numbers. It's not very entertaining here. We have GME that's up 1%. Not very entertaining here. Mars up 8%. That's a good move. Let's look at some top gainers so that we can see some freaking activity. I don't want that. Why does it keep changing that? The last, I just want the change in the percentage. The change in the percentage for this, it looks like NEGG is up 45%, 46%, 47%. We're starting to see that stair step a little bit on the way down. Wow, it grew quite a bit, up to $21.90, down from that $9 mark. That's a pretty big increase over the after hours market. But then, like, you look at where it's open. This is why I don't like stocks sometimes, because you'll see this increase that you see over the after hours market gets all the way up to $21.90. What happens? It falls all the way off before it even opens and basically gets back to a point to where it's only up 13 only up to $13 when it could have been up to $21. You basically gained like almost nothing out of it compared to what you could have gained at $21. It looks like an amazing move, but then when it opened, it's not really that amazing of a move. Same thing here. I mean, this looks pretty good. The way this moved at the end of the after hours market or the pre-market from $5 to $7 is pretty big. To be able to cash out at that point, I would imagine you're probably going to see this fall down for that quick cash out. IMMP, this had a pretty decent move of 21% over the after hours market, seeing it open up high and then even go higher. So that looks amazing. Let's see, let's look at my popular watch list. So we have SPCE. It's up quite a bit from $16 all the way up to $21, and then now currently is at $20, and it's falling down though. It's really falling, getting back to the 200 EMA. Mars up 10%, Riot's up 9%. Coinbase is actually up 2%, so that's good to see that move after being down to $208. Thoughts about Al Green this morning? I have 2 tracks that I listen to Al Green. I've been hearing a lot of talk about UWMC. Was that one of the top gainers? Not. Okay, I'm back, guys. I know you all missed me. We did. We actually did. Now that airlines are picking up, what's better? Better buy airline stocks or buy companies. I would say, um, I like buying into American Airlines because the price is lower than some of the other airlines that you would buy into. I think Delta is pretty high priced, but it's probably good to buy into as well. But a lot of them picked up before, they picked up a lot before, airlines started to really get back on track. People thought that this is where you needed to invest your money because it is going to pick up eventually, which means that once it does get to that news break, it's probably going to decrease in price or slightly decrease in price, but level off for the most part. So I think they're all pretty good. It doesn't hurt to invest in some, but just be aware that definitely go against you. I miss you more, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's see what the volume is for AMC. Popular right now. I know it's not up, or it is slightly up where AMC is. Back. There we go. Down 3%. Wow. So it's getting down to these levels, past these levels of the pre-market. So it's obviously being shorted again. We were supposed to see that, come back there. We saw this strength, this buy strength to push that up. Now we're seeing it being oversold. This will be a V-shaped recovery. I believe it's going to be a V-shaped recovery unless they continue to, push this thing down, suppress us. Devin Payne joined the Discord group. Thank you for joining as a member, Devin. What's Disney? I think Disney is good. If we look at let's look at 3 months. We'll probably have to look at further than that for the last year. Understand where Disney is. So we look at this growth from this point back in March, right, where that did decrease quite a bit from some of these high points. It took it off track, but technically did it. You could see this move here, and yes, the price was off track, but it's literally right on the same path. If we drew a line, which I believe I can if I do scroll line, we drew a line somewhere in these areas, and let's say that was supposed to be the bottom without any dips, the line was supposed to be on that trajectory, and now it's back up to normalcy. So I think it's good. We're going to see that bounce and probably end up seeing it create new highs. So I'm loving the way this actually looks from the growth. If you would have had this or bought this down here at that $79 mark after it fell off quite a bit after really the pandemic struck, you would have gained a lot out of it over that long period of time. I believe it was a year plus. You would have gained a lot out of it. So I still think it's a good buy at this point, to where it is low, hitting this 200 EMA down here at 169. You can easily get up to that $200 mark. It could possibly drop lower, but I'm thinking that we'll see this just slightly lower. Nothing too crazy. Somewhere around this 164 or 159 mark could be like its lowest points after this large gap. So I see Disney as a buy at these points. Just became a member. What do you think about Global Star Inc? Global Star Inc. The growth on that is really good from January. Just like everything else, we've seen it jump up to $2.98. The way that it fell, it is stair stepping on the way down. You're creating lower highs and lower lows. You really start to see the actual potential somewhere around here. So that is in April. You're seeing that jump to actually create a newer high, and right here creating this newer low. So we might be seeing this actually stair step on the way up. So it looks like it might be a good position to buy into. Just be careful with such little movement, because this happened literally January or December of 2020. So it's really new. This is really recent, and seeing something like this means that it definitely has a potential to come back, and you really don't have the charting history to give you 100% confirmation that you're going to see this stair step on the way up. The only thing you could take from this is actually having the higher lows and higher highs. But if it does go against you, make sure you set that stop loss. But either way, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good there from a charting perspective. But like I said, we don't really have too much history. Let's go back to AMC. Let's look at what AMC is doing. Hopefully it's not making its way back up. It's decreasing down further and further. They're trying to suppress it in any way that they possibly can. I mean, they can go ahead and do whatever they want here. We understand the overall situation. We understand the thoughts. Is it because of? Do you think it's because of that article that actually spread fear, or do you think it's a combination of the article plus plus the shorting that's going on? For some reason I lost my train of thought. Because we're not seeing as much buying strength, even though we know we have a bunch of buyers. We have a lot of people that are holding, so that should increase the price unless they are shorting the position. Not a fan of the company, but I like the stock. I like money. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. No problem. I've been following you for a few weeks. Learned a lot. Well, thank you for saying that, and thank you for sticking around, for following me. Yeah, it's really great to be able to build a community, and I'm glad that I did a good job to where you can become a member and communicate with the rest of the community here. So appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I like this look. We need to make sure that this becomes the normal look, to where I look at the highest percentage that's moving, and so that I can keep it looking green if I want to, unless everything's down, and then I can basically say what is green and what is not. I don't have to scroll through. I think that's a good way to look at it. But the only thing is AMC is down near the bottom. Ride is down 8%, all the way down near the bottom as well. I think I'm still up on Ride slightly, but it should not be down at these points. I mean, the average is, or where it was before this large increase that it did have, was around that $9 to $10 mark, so it's understandable. But to go down lower than that at like $8, $7, $6 is ridiculous. So hopefully it stays somewhere around there. This is literally my daily routine now since I joined that and the Discord. I'm glad you're loving this and you're loving the Discord. I've seen you very active in there, and I always like to have active people, so that it seems like a great place to be, because I'm not always active, with 2 kids and however many channels that I have to manage. It ends up being hectic, and all the family time. So, but Ride is down 8%, AMC is down 4%, Family's down 4%, Roblox is down 1%. We're not seeing things down like crazy percentages. Ride is probably the biggest percentage that I'm seeing, down 9%. Crazy. But then you see some things on the upside here. You have SPCE that's up almost 15%, but it's starting to decrease. You're seeing a lot of things fall those ways. Same thing with Mara. It was up, I guess, in the pre-market, and now you're seeing it fall down in the actual market open. So it's not really increasing during the day, it's decreasing. SPWR, up 3%, almost 4%. That's very spotty. That movement is very spotty. Zoom is up. That looks really good. Up to $319. Coinbase making a little bit of a move, sort of. Right now it's falling down, but it's making a little bit of a move overall. Tesla is up as well. That's up 2%. Ethereum coming back big time today, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like Dogecoin is up the highest percentage right now. Ethereum Classic is actually making a move up 17%. Ethereum itself is making a pretty big move up to 2,900. Want to see that get to $2,000 or $3,000. That would be great. Glad I bought some. Yeah, so am I. I'm happy I was able to get it. I'm not happy that I made the mistake in buying $1 worth where my original buying point was. Oh, my chest just cracked. That was kind of satisfying. Weird, I never had my chest crack. It was like a back crack, but up here. All right, it looks like Bitcoin is hovering around that $42,000 mark. It always feels weird saying that because I don't ever believe that a certain position is at $42,000, but Bitcoin is. Litecoin, that's at $219. I don't know what ADA is, but I want to see what's going on there. Go home. Prices. So it looks like ADA is at 190. Wanted to look at some of these prices here. We can see Ethereum's at 2,945. Bitcoin's at close to that 42 mark. XRP is making a little bit of a move up to 124. You have Bitcoin Cash that's moving as well. Litecoin that's moving 30%. Stellar that's up 18%. I need that to go higher because I actually bought Stellar. I think it was at like 60. Ethereum Classic, that's up 57%. That's pretty big over, I guess, the last 20. I don't know what that change is looking at, what time period. Dash, that's one that I wanted to buy into, and I didn't even think about it while it was at its lows. 160. That would have been a decent gain there. Buying a number of shares there, it was up 50%, up 14% in the last 24 hours. Crazy. Yeah, Stellar. Yeah, it was up pretty high. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at a week. Maybe I didn't buy it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I bought it like 60 something as it was starting to fall down. I would like to buy more. I think I only have $80 worth of Stellar. I have 154. With 24 billion in circulation, this shows potential that it could easily get to, high figures. Uh, 24/7 Ethereum coming back big time. I just read that. Trying to find out where I was. Would you put more while it's under 3K? Yes, I would. I can't, but I would. I wanted to buy $10,000 worth at $2,000, and if I knew it was going to get down to that point, I would have sold some of these positions that I own because the potential there for the positions that I own was to gain about $500. And if I lose $100 over there and gain, 1,000, 2,000 or whatever per coin over here, then that's obviously making huge leaps above what those stocks are doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it sucks that $1. That $1 cost me $300, not just $200. I said it right away, but the chat is behind and busy. Yes. SEC is apparently mad at old Busky because of the impact his tweets have on Doge. I guess they can be mad, they can do whatever they want, but it's not really gonna matter, is it? they can't do anything about it. It's not something that's regulated, so it doesn't matter if they're mad or if they're happy. But everybody does that, just because he has more pull than everybody else by just tweeting something out, and then all of a sudden things start to skyrocket. I think some of it is a coincidence. I don't think all of it fell because of Elon Musk tweeting, right? But I think he does have an impact to what the prices do, where people buy in at, and all of that stuff, especially in today's market, because a lot of retail traders are looking to buy based on hype rather than just financials. We understand what the financials are and where it can hold to, but we're looking for what is the potential to grow the position, what is the potential to make some money out of it. And that's really what it's all about there. And a lot of older people don't understand the art of making money, and they want to understand only financials and basically run the company off of that. However, this has been happening in hedge funds and firms the whole entire time. It's something that has never been done with retail traders, but it has been done with Wall Street. They control this and they do it every single day. So now that we do it, it's a problem. But when they do it, it's all based on fundamentals. That's the reason why they're investing into this. No, it's not just based on fundamentals. You see something that fundamentally it doesn't look sound as a company, and you're going to bankrupt it, something like that. Like, that's not just fundamentals. Like, I understand you're looking at the financials and saying that this company really can't survive the way it is, but are you giving it a chance to survive, or are you just taking all chances away by shorting the hell out of it? So, I mean, they've been doing this for forever, and now we're deciding to man together and buy up these positions, do what they're doing, but for us to make money instead of them. So there's my little rant, I guess, for today. We have about 7 minutes till the stream ends. I appreciate everybody coming through. When we were at, I think, a peak of like 1,100, we're slowly growing when it comes to the concurrent viewers, so I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate everybody that comes through and becomes a member, or that became a member, and people that are watching and hit that subscribe button. I wish I could just thank all of you guys individually, which I did thank all of the members individually. I wish I could thank all of the subscribers individually, everybody that hit the like button individually, because you guys are the reason why I'm creating, all of the things that I create, because I want to give you guys more and more, and, always provide content. So thank you. Thank you, Vertical Growth Marketing. Let's see. Let's go back to, we know what crypto's doing. Let's go back to what's happening in the markets. It looks like TCAT's up 3%, Riot's up almost 4%. We're seeing Zoom make a move up, making that jump. Coinbase is up 2%, about 2%. Let's stay with that. Tesla's almost up 2%. That's kind of leveling off a little bit. Hopefully we could see some massive growth soon. We're not really seeing a ton of volume across the board, so it might just be a day to where the volume is down. SOS is now down to, it's still up, but it's down from open. Then we're seeing all the negative ones. Looks like AMC is making a little bit of a jump there. Instead of being at the bottom, you still have Ride that's down at the bottom, 13% down. I would imagine this is being massively shorted. With the growth that we have seen, why would this hold where it was for a number of hours here if it was just going to fall, where people just end up selling off? No, it's being massively shorted. We've seen that. It's shorted 30%. And bro, and me all this. And the day just started. I love you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Every time Pride takes all the short and jump in and push it down. Yeah, I agree with you. Get smashing that like button, peeps. Yep. Ride is doing horrible. Let's hope we could see some sort of an increase here. but it's doing absolutely horrendous. We see the buying power that they have here, and then something is pushing it down. I would say it's the 30%, 30+% that's being shorted, but that would make me sound like I'm like saying that everything's being manipulated, which it is. So, anyways, we have 4 minutes left in the stream. I haven't played an ad in a while, so I'll play one now. Need to stretch. I also got a lot of work to do. It's Thursday. I should play some golf today. If I played golf today, I would be all messed up. I feel like I don't know any of my distances. Let me see if my father-in-law is good to play golf. I don't know if he has any available time. Someone said I said in the past not to buy AMC. When have I ever said not to buy AMC? I hate when people come out and say things on comments. I mean, I'm not that person that will ban somebody or that will, stop somebody from talking unless they've consistently said things that make no sense. Then yes. But most likely I will not do that. I like transparency. I like to be able to respond to negative comments as well as positive comments. So I won't just ban you if you have a negative comment. As you've seen in the past, I've responded to people and made probably like 20 or 25 minutes of a conversation with one person to explain where my head was. But I hate when people do that. They just come by and they'll say something that they don't even truly believe. Like, oh, well, you said not to buy AMC. When the hell did I never say, I say buy or not buy AMC? Like, I wouldn't say that. Right from the beginning, I was on board with AMC more than anything. So, I don't know, short interest on Tesla. I don't know what the short interest on Tesla is. Short volume is. Let's go. Was it TLSA? It was 22% short yesterday. 8.6 million shares yesterday. Short borrow fee rate's pretty low. It's consistently around that 19% short. They've always been shorting Tesla since like forever. Nobody believes that this is up at these points. Even what's his name? Michael Burry. All right. Well, also calls on AMC for $528, $11 out of them or sell them for a further date. I'm horrible with options. So I can't really give you my opinion there. Doge to $5 on Coinbase listing. Do you think? I don't think it'll hit $5. I think it will increase, and people will take that ceiling as $1 ceiling as a ceiling, but it's not a ceiling. It's literally just the next floor. So people are going to take that and it's probably going to pull back a little bit, but you'll probably see it increase as well. So I think we'll ultimately land in between $1 and $2. The overall total, yes, can easily get to $5. Black Panther, you hear they're thinking of recasting T'Challa. I didn't hear that they said that they wouldn't recast T'Challa. I know it's going to be very difficult to do that, but that would be ridiculous if they recast T'Challa. I just don't know how they'll honor his legacy. I'm really interested to see how that works, but I don't think they'll do that. You get a rise out of you. Also, I sent all my Bitcoin to that WhatsApp, like you asked. What are you talking about? Don't say that. Don't say that. Nobody send any Bitcoin to any person that's asking for Bitcoin in my comment section. That's hilarious. But it can also be taken as as horrible. So they said they wouldn't recast him. Yeah, they said they wouldn't recast him. That's what I seen. All the videos that I've seen. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to all of my other channels. I have my Perry Reacts, or what is it, Matt Reacts, in the live chat. If you want to check that out and subscribe over there, I'm going to be doing a bunch of reaction videos. Give me some suggestions on what you want to see, whether it's funny videos, if you want me to react to news bloopers, anything. You know, I just want to react to stuff. I love watching YouTube. So to be able to watch YouTube and react to it and have you guys watch my reaction is amazing. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff. And why should we trust Webull with our investments when it's owned by the Chinese? Yeah, well, this is the thing. I mean, it's always tough to do that. I know the headquarters is in the United States, so yes, it could be owned by Chinese, which I'll have to check out. Owned by somebody in China. I just don't know all the detail there, but it's managed by people in the U.S. So ultimately, you're going to get a lot of stuff. So you can basically say, why should we trust these clothes that we're wearing when they're made, you know, in China? Or why should they? I don't know where they're ended up being made, or why we should trust technology. It's made in China, like all of that stuff. If that's the logic, then we would not trust anything, because we make everything, you know, overseas basically. So anyways, I have to get out of here. Thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate that. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.